Adventures. I'm Danielle.
And I'm Kevin.
And today we're going to Disney World. We have a fun-packed day with going to Disney Springs and hopefully ending at the Scat Cat Lounge at Port Orleans. So come along.
Let's go have an adventure.
One thing that I love about our airport is that it is so easy to get through security. It's a really small airport, but they have really great flights everywhere that we need to get to. Now that we've gone through TSA, we're here stopping at Starbucks to get some coffee and some food. We got our coffees. What did you get?
I got the chai latte. I like chai lattes.
Yeah, I got the chai latte, so I got a chai latte. And then I got the iced caramel macchiato to eat. I got the sausage sandwich.
Sausage, egg, and cheese. Got a cheese Danish. Cheese Danish. Hoping for a smooth flight. It's about 2 hours from here. 2.5?
2.5.
2:40?
Yeah.
On the longer days. What are you most excited for today?
I'm most excited for the Scat Cat Lounge. I've heard about this lounge over at Port Orleans where they have a jazz band, or they play jazz music on Fridays and Saturdays and maybe even Sundays. So we're gonna go over there tonight since it's Friday. What are you most excited about?
Disney Springs. I'm a big fan of Everglazed, their donut shop that they have there. They have this maple bacon donut that, in my opinion, is the best in the world.
We are going to enjoy our breakfast and our coffee and then hopefully find our gate and relax a little bit. We are all fueled up, ready to go. It's time to now make sure our gate does actually exist. You know you're in Wisconsin when there's a beer garden at the airport. It's always beer garden season if you just wear the right clothing.
Together, lots of open roads, plenty of space. Come on towards the back.
Get me to where it's warm now.
We need warm weather now. We made it safely at MCO, the iconic carpet. Now we get to go on the first ride of our trip.
MCO monorail.
The MCO monorail.
Little tram system.
Oh, that's good. Now that we're at the airport, we have to find our luggage and then go across the airport to get to Mears Connect so they can take us to our hotel, the Pop Century, our home for the next week. That's a decent flight. We got here safely. That's all that matters.
I power napped a red.
I watched 10 Things I Hate About You. That was really cute. It was really cute.
Heath Ledger.
He was cutie. He was a heartthrob. Look at that. Our bus was ready. We didn't even have to wait. Get to walk right on.
We've made it onto the bus.
Whew. You know what that means?
AC.
No.
What?
It is time
For now.
No, it's a Disney trip.
It's a Disney trip.
We finally made it to the Pop Century. We have a room that's ready. We're in the 70s building. We often get the 70s building, which I'm not mad about. The Lidlow family. We're home. That's us. Everything is great. We're able to unpack and get the room all set up nice. We freshened up a bit, and now it's time to go to Disney Springs. Catching the bus for Disney Springs. We are finally at Disney Springs.
Disney Springs!
I'm feeling we're probably going to be going to Everglazed.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yeah, I could eat.
Okay, well, why don't we go to Everglazed then and get a donut? Maybe some other treats.
I'm into it.
Let's do it.
It is so nice and warm out here.
It feels really nice just to feel the heat on my face.
I know.
At Everglazed, we ended up getting 2 donuts, 2 coffees, and some fries. I went with the salted caramel cold brew, and I went with the Coconut Delight donut, and I think I got both of those things the last time we were here, just a month ago, and they're delicious as always. Love, 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 love.
My order is always the same. It's the double maple bacon donut, which is phenomenal. Plus I got the cookies and cream cold brew.
Then we tried the spicy fries that had like a sriracha
So good.
aioli on it. Yeah, it was incredible, and it wasn't spicy at all,
I was
but
gonna say,
just
great flavor from good heat, and like I loved it.
and
Yeah.
the scallions on top. Perfect touch.
Real good.
Now let's just walk around and just enjoy our time at Disney Springs before we head over for dinner. So my favorite thing is we were just walking around and oh my gosh, we just happened to make our way over to World of Disney.
I didn't do this on purpose.
No, this was a total accident. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're in front of this store. I mean, we might as well stop in, see what they have. Okay, so we walked around the whole store and we're leaving with,
A whopping photo album.
wait, it's day one of the trip. It's day one of the trip. You never know what we might end up with.
You're right.
All right. Well, what do you think? We just did World of Disney, that we do the co-op store.
I do like the co-op a little bit better. They tend to have a little bit like, it's more niche.
It is more niche.
You like the stuff that they have,
Yeah.
and it's less like merchandisey and more
Yes.
like curated for the
Things that we like.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. So let's go to the co-op, and then I'm thinking we're probably gonna go to the pin trader store afterwards.
No, gotta hit the pin.
So I ended up finally getting one of these like lug bags or lug or however you pronounce it, because we are going to Japan this year and I really wanted something to easily carry all of my stuff. So finally pulled the trigger on it. It's so cute. Are you ready to go check out some pins?
Pin time.
Rose and Crown pin, since we've eaten there before, and one of our favorite places to eat.
Oh yeah.
Such a good experience.
We're on our way right now to the docks so we can catch a boat and head on over to, what is it, Port Orleans? Yeah. We'll go have some fun.
And we've only ever ridden the boats one other time when we went to Saratoga Springs, because we needed to get the monorail during the 50th anniversary,
Yeah.
and it was 75% off, and that was the only place they had it. And we literally got the last one. It was totally worth it.
We did the walking for it. What a view. Look at them fountains going off. The Crescent City Queen. Ooh.
I am in awe. I need to live here, actually. Not stay here. I need to live here.
This is gorgeous. And like how far this like actually goes, it's crazy to think of. Like it feels like a little city.
So cute! I want to come in right now! Right now! Screw the pap! I'm
What?
kidding. Shut up.
Okay.
It literally looks like a train station or something. And here is actually why we wanted to come here in the first place. So at the Scat Cat Club Lounge, they have entertainment, and it begins at 7:30 tonight.
But we're gonna grab some food now since it's a little earlier.
Yeah, we need some food. Here's the menu. I ended up going with the watermelon lemonade, and I will probably get a second lemonade and try the pomegranate.
I got the bourbon peach tea. However, AB, our server, suggested to replace the sweet tea with lemonade. So
It's his signature drink, so
I decided to go with that.
gotta try it. And then we got the shrimp beignet oh boy, which I'm super excited about. And then AB recommended that we get the wings, which the wings come with some fries and some deep fried pickles. So a little bit of everything, And that's just round one. We'll probably get more.
Probably get more.
All right.
Shall we?
Makes it right.
Yum.
What do you
You
like?
get a little bit of Woodford right on the end,
Mm-hmm.
and but like you get the lemon up front, and then a little bit of peach tangoed in there. Real good.
And the lemonade's made in-house too.
Yes.
So that's their homemade lemonade.
It's for sure fresh.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. A po' boy with a beignet. Come on. Spectacular. Give me 14 more of these. I'm serious.
Try one of these wings, man.
It's sticky.
Sweet. Not as much spice, but delicious.
Sweetness really mellows out that like spice. I mean, it's a ton of sauce. Like this is the appropriate amount of sauce I want on my wings.
Just use a little more heat, but
Yeah.
like still. That's
Yeah.
good.
No, that's really good.
You could take that zing and put it on this. Then you'd have it be perfect.
The breading on the shrimp is really good.
Wow, that's delicious.
The sauce, perfect. This is really great. I'm on my second drink, pomegranate lemonade.
I'm still on my first.
Ooh, this one's better.
That one's better?
This one's better.
Yeah, so the watermelon one was good, but just didn't hit as much.
There's something like, I like the tartness of this one more than the watermelon because it was all just sweet, it was great.
Yeah.
But I like having that tartness. Once the jazz band got started, we ended up getting some beignets, Mickey-shaped beignets, of course.
Oh yeah.
And they were perfectly warm.
They were so good.
And they came with 2 dipping sauces, which I didn't even end up using because like they were just so good. I don't need the dipping sauces.
I used the caramel one, and that was delicious.
And then Kevin got a second drink.
The indigo hibiscus, and it was delicious. It was a gin-centric drink, and Disney loves to put blue curacao in everything, so obviously it was a blue one, but nonetheless it was fantastic.
But yeah, I would definitely say the second lemonade, the pomegranate lemonade, was my favorite. What was your favorite drink?
My favorite would probably be the bourbon peach tea, but substituted the tea with the lemonade.
Yeah. And the band was fantastic. I mean, the singer, she was gorgeous, had a beautiful voice.
You'll tell that every musician knew exactly what they were doing, and they were just very talented.
And now that we are full and we have an extra beignet to take home, we gotta make the long trek back to the Pop Century. We gotta take the boats to Disney Springs and then catch the bus back over to the Pop. And I'm kind of excited to ride the boats at night because there's some lights on them. That's so cute.
Oh, it's so good.
You have the lights going.
I feel like we made great time. We like hustled through Disney Springs on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. We're already here at the bus stop waiting for our bus. We are back at our resort after being at Port Orleans and Adventures. I think that's going to do it for our travel day to Disney World.
I'm tired now, but I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow.
What is your high
From today?
from today?
Ooh, hearing the jazz music, and our server was wonderful as well. So like, just the Scat Cat Club nailed it.
Yeah, and that is also my high. Just even in general, being able to take the boats and seeing the tree fort villas or whatever those are called, those
Yeah.
are the coolest things ever. So it was just really incredible to take the boats down over to the resort and see Port Orleans, because that is a gorgeous resort. Like,
Absolutely.
we need to stay there
Yes.
immediately.
At least sometime. That'd be great.
Thanks for coming along, Adventures. And once again, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Kevin. And we'll see you on the next adventure.